Fire it up. They tell me I don't talk enough.
Now we're talking too much.
You don't talk enough on the camera. You need to talk some more. What do you want me to talk about? I don't know, car stuff. You don't talk about car stuff when you're working on cars. Just because most of your generation doesn't get to fucking
See what a push rod is.
see shit like it. Oh, so this is a lifter. This is a hydraulic flat tappet lifter. It's hydraulic because there's a spring in here that pushes up against this seat, right? Hydraulic because engine oil goes in there, keeps pressure on it. So if this was a solid lifter, it would just literally be solid. There'd be no hydraulic, no spring, no nothing in there, just solid. There'd be a pocket and this would go in there. And then every so often we have to pull the valve covers off, readjust lash being the space between the tip of the rocker and the top of the valve.
Okay.
We'd have to come in and we'd have to lash this engine every so often just to make sure it's all good. Hydraulic, you don't need to do that.
So it auto adjusts.
Right. So on a factory setup like this, where we have hydraulic flat tappet, again, flat tappet, no roller, right? Not like the LS engines where it's got that roller.
Yeah.
So this is how things were, and this has hardly, like, there's like no wear on that. That's like brand new. If they're worn, they'll be like concave, and it's time to like get rid of them. So this is really interesting that it's actually as clean as it is. Anyway, put this together, right? Well, we'll do it right now. So this is on overlap. Both these valves are closed, right?
Okay.
Because it's in compression right now. So, push rods. This is what translates cam movement, right? Lifter pushes on,
Spring.
push rod,
Push rod.
right? Push rod pushes on
That. Which
the
pushes on the
rocker,
spring,
which
opening the
pushes
valve.
down on the, not on the spring, on the top of the valve. So the top of the valve's there.
Oh.
The spring is there
Just to keep it up.
close the valve, right? It's resistance against it. So what we're gonna do, so in this instance,
So that's why if you put a cam in, a lot of the times you gotta put beefier springs so they can close quicker.
depending on the cam, the lift, what the ratio of the rocker is. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten this down until there's basically no play. And by no play, I mean like zero lash. And if like the springs are weak in here, it's really hard to tell. Let's see, like there's just that little bit of movement.
Yeah. No, there's.
So I'm sensing
The tiniest a bit.
There's a little side to side, but I'm sensing no up and down. Like there's,
That's okay.
right?
Okay.
So factory, right now we're saying this is the factory setup. So from 0 lash, 3/4 to 1 full turn of preload on a hydraulic lifter. So if I'm here, half, right?
Yeah.
I could go 3/4 to a full turn. And that's preloaded. Brand new.